Welcome to Nurses Week. I've been asked to share a little bit about mindfulness, and we're actually going to engage in a little bit of practice for our health, because in order to provide great nursing care, we've got to take care of ourselves. So let me just say I've been studying mindfulness-based stress reduction, MBSR, for a number of years now, and this was developed by John Kabat-Zinn at University of Massachusetts in Worcester to help people deal with the circumstances in their lives, and worked with hospitalized patients and people that were being seen in clinics to help them reduce their stress and to be present, fully present in the moment. So let me just define what mindfulness is, and this is John Kabat-Zinn definition. It is paying attention in a particular way, on purpose. That means there's intention to it, in the present moment, to what is actually happening in one's body, non-judgmentally. So I just want to take that down a little bit to say, so it's focus is on being fully present in this moment. We only have this moment. What happened before, what's going to happen in the future is in the future. What we have is to deal with our present moments, and most of the time we really aren't aware of what is going on moment to moment. And if you think about yourself, oftentimes maybe you're driving a car and you're driving from one place to the next, and before you know it, you've gotten there. You don't remember anything about the entire trip, so you were not being mindful and you were not focused on the present moment. It's in a particular way. So I'm going to share with you the exercise on focused attention in just a second. So we learn focused attention, sitting meditation, walking meditation, and body scans. All those are ways for us to be fully present in a moment, and it takes practice and intention. Our intention being to be fully aware of the sensations we're experiencing, any body movement, our thoughts, and our feelings. So our sensations, our thoughts, and our feelings, we are aware of what those are right now, here and then. So let's talk about a practice then of focused attention. This is an opportunity for us to purposely shift from activities that we've been doing, activities that we're thinking about, to be able to shift to right now being fully present. And it's focus on going from constantly going from one thing to the next, doing this, doing that, to just being, and being aware of what this experience is for each one of us that's individual right here and now. So I'm going to ask you to start to be sitting in a chair like I am, and to have your feet fully on the floor, so you can see my feet are fully on the floor. And I want you to shut your eyes, or I want you to gaze down. It's either shut your eyes softly or gaze down at the floor and only look at like a small spot, whichever is best for you. So I'm going to ask you to do that right now. And I'm going to be doing this with you as we go. And what we're going to do is do a focused attention exercise that helps you to find an anchor, a place where you can return over and over again to when you're having your mind flood with thoughts, flood with emotions and feelings, to go back to just sensing what is going on in your body at the moment. So the eyes are shut and the gaze is down, either one of those, and your feet are firmly on the floor. I'd like to invite you to explore the sensation of your toes touching the floor. You may sense a difference on your left and your right foot. You may sense a difference on some of your toes, feeling firmly planted on the floor. Other ones not firmly planted on the floor or up a little bit. You may sense tingling, pulsation, warmth or cold. May not sense any of those things. Whatever you are feeling at this moment is right for you. I want you to focus on your soles of your feet and your heels right now, touching the floor again. Sensing whatever that feels like right now at this moment. Again, being curious. Do I feel the same thing on each foot, or do they feel differently? More pressure on one, perhaps, or not. More weight, more on the inside than the outside. So I want you to sense everything on your toes, your heels, and the ball of your feet. And I want you then to move and transition the focus from the feet to your butt and the places on the chair that your butt is touching. Again, noticing what is here right now for me, what sensations are there? Are they evenly distributed, or is there more pressure on one side than the next? Is there a tightness? Moving up from the butt, notice where the back and shoulders, perhaps arms, are touching the back of the chair. Sensations right now. Knowing that thoughts are going to come into your mind, that's normal. And all we need to do is go back to the anchor and say, what are the sensations right now in the back, shoulders, arms touching the chair? So one anchor for people are where your body parts touch the floor or the other objects, and that is where the focus is. And continually we're noting what sensations are arising in those areas. Transition to another anchor that some people find easy and doable, and that is our breath. So I invite now, focus on either the nostrils, air going in and out of the nostrils as we breathe, or the rise and the fall of the chest. Might want to put hands on the chest and watch the movement up and down, or feel the movement up and down, or all the way down into the abdomen and feeling that. So usually there are 3 places where one might focus on. Again, focusing on the sensations of the air being exchanged inside the nostrils when a breath is taken in and when a breath is taken out, or the air being distributed through the lungs, the rest of the body. May feel warm or cold, maybe not. May feel tingling, sense of energy, sharpness, dullness. Again, as thoughts come into awareness, gently, non-judgmentally return to the breath as the anchor, as I give you about 30 seconds to focus on either your nostrils, the air going in and out, your chest, or the top of your body as air is exchanged. Knowing that breathing happens whether we try or not, our bodies know how to breathe, They do it without us willing it to happen. Just focusing on sensations. Next anchor to introduce is hearing, listening. What sounds are there for us? Not necessarily identifying the object of the sound, but identifying the quality. So I may right now be hearing a bird. Hearing a bird isn't important. What I hear is a loud noise, and then I don't hear anything, and then I hear it again. It's high-pitched, melodic, loud, quiet. Focus our attention on sounds that may be outside, in environment, in the room we are, or maybe sounds that are internal. It's possible the sound of the heart beating may be clear. It's possible that sense of pulsating blood in the body. So it's internal and external sounds that you are hearing as you focus your attention on the here and now, this moment. All at the same time breathing in and out. All our attention is focused on the sounds. The last anchor that seems right for some and not for others is sight. So I have asked you to have your eyes shut or to look downward. Now I am going to invite us to open our eyes and to focus on a small area. There's so much to be seen that just focusing on a small area is doable, feels right, and is easy for some. Breathing in and out. Any sensations of throbbing in the eyeballs, face, differences, right and left, vividness of colors, dullness of colors, shapes, what is the quality of what we are seeing at the moment as we continue to breathe, being aware that this is the only moment we have right now. We focus our attention on what we are seeing. So it's always our choice on what we choose to focus on. We focused on points of contact. We focused on breath. We focused on sound. And we focused on sight. The invitation for you is each time that you try this over the next days and weeks, that you explore which anchor, which one of these feels right for you, knowing that it can change moment by moment, and knowing that you know intuitively what is right for you. As we come to an end of this practice, I'm going to ask all of us to return to our whatever anchor felt right for us. So it'll be different for each of us. Return to that anchor. Focus on sensations. So continue to breathe. and take in more of the environment with our eyes, look around, focusing on the environment and that anchor, recognizing that this is the moment we have. Can't go back, can't go forward, and we enter this moment with awareness of what we are experiencing right now. I hope you enjoyed this very short meditation, and if you are interested in learning more, I highly recommend the website for Brown University Mindfulness Center. They have a center that was developed with the same people that started at UMass Worcester, and they offer all kinds of free classes every single day. They also have classes you can take that are more extensive, that actually have lots of curriculum to them. You can learn more if this is intrigued you. So I go to Brown University Mindfulness Center website. I really would take advantage of their free classes. I've done it and they're wonderful. The other app that I would recommend to you that's free is Insight Timer. They've got lots and lots of classes, meditations, a way to time how long your meditations are, guided meditations. I think you'll find it helpful if you are looking for something that gives you a little bit more direction than you are doing this on your own. So happy Nurses Week. Bye-bye.